space. This is the final frontier you've heard, right? But this is not space, this is a black wall. It's because the only black wall I could find in this room that I'm shooting all these reviews in because I'm moving. I have never played Flick 'em Up. I've never played Pitch Car. I know that probably makes me a terrible gamer and you probably already give me a thumbs down for it. I understand, but maybe that's not the reason. But here's the deal. I love a certain game I'm about to tell you about. I'm not even gonna tell you, hey, well, let's talk about it. Should we talk about this game? Does it look good? Is it good? I love this game. It has flown completely under the radar. In fact, I saw it in the store the other day and I was shocked that I saw it in the store. It's a new game, but no one's talking about it. It is a great game. We played this and laughed and just laughed and laughed and laughed, and it was just really fun. What game is this? Why do I bury these leads so far into the story? And that game is this one right here, Cosmic Kaboom. What are you talking about, Cosmic Kaboom? Is that like Cosmic Encounter? Of course not. Multiple games can have the same word in it. This game is a flicking game. Whoa, a flicking game with resource collection, with bomb throwing. It's great. I'm just gonna go straight to the table and show you what this thing looks like because it's that good. Look here, you know, 10 seconds of sound effects and music and a little flashy thing, but then we're going to the game. Okay, we're going right to it because I love it. Let's go. That's it, that's the setup. It's just that easy. Everyone throws out their planets, they pick a color, they throw out their planets wherever they want them to go. You can place them strategically how you want. The crystal goes on the one of each one. See how there's a white dot on each planet? That's a 1. 2 has a 2, obviously, and 3 has a 3. You then have your space dock, space station area in your corner where you're standing. You have your space shuttle disc on it, right? Check it out, wooden disc with stickers, beautiful. And then you have your little space cargo hold. This is what your ship holds. You say, what do you mean holds? Well, everybody also gets one of these 4 cubes each, one of each color, right? So when you bump into a planet with a resource crystal on it, here, 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 and here, you get that color crystal. You can never have 2 of the same. Here's the deal though. When yellow, for instance, bumps into this one, so I just took that one, right? I took a yellow crystal, I put it into my spaceship. This represents your spaceship's hold. If you ever fly off the board or get blown up somehow, you lose what's in your spaceship hold. You can always come back to your space station here, drop it off. You say, why am I collecting these crystals? Well, you're collecting the crystals so you can throw the super bomb, which is how you score points. But when you hit a place, the crystal then moves to the 2. When you hit the 2, it moves to 3, back to 1. And so goes the game. That is it. That is all that's involved in this game. But there's also cards. Everyone gets advancement cards. This one says, once during your turn, after your spaceship collides with another player's base, you may destroy any 2 energy cubes of your choice on that base. Beginning of the game, everyone draws 2, picks 1. Check out the art, by the way. You don't see this in the game anywhere because it's just, you know, it's the little spaceships and stuff, but these are great images, like very cosmic encounter-y looking, and I don't mean that in any kind of rip-off way. I mean that in the sense that these are just awesome. There's a dog flying a spaceship, like, what was Star Fox's buddy's name? Anyway, look at these. These are just gorgeous. There's Star Wolf right there. Not really, but all these cards. They're just good looking stuff, right? So here's how the game works. There are no stipulations on how you can flick your piece. So you can do the old, you know, flick like this. You can do a thump if you want to. You can give it one of these if you want to. The problem is, if it stops, if it goes off the table, if it goes out of the boundaries here, your ship's destroyed, goes back to your base, you lose everything on your cargo hold. If you touch a planet, you get to keep going. If you get a crystal, you get to keep going, I should say. If you don't get a crystal, you don't get to keep going. So let's just say you flick over to here and hit, well, you don't get to do anything else. Had you strategically somehow shot around, which is pretty much physically impossible, gone here, you can go again. Once you have all 4 crystals, you can launch the space bomb, the dreaded space bomb. The way this works is it has to be thrown from behind your base. If you are illegally throwing it, you lose your turn, lose the crystals. However, if you throw and you miss, you don't lose your crystals, but you lose your turn. If you throw and you land on something, oh wow, this is tough. There we go, that planet is destroyed. You score the planet. This one's worth 3, by the way. It's 3, 4, and 5, I believe. 3 dot planets are worth 3, are worth 5. Yeah, it's 5, 4, 3 is how it goes down. Once 7 planets are destroyed or all planets from one color destroyed, the game ends and the game is scored. That is how the game works. You score based on those things. planets alone. Plus, you also have the Vendetta cards, which are in here. It's a special way to score where you also get more points if you do these things. You get 3 victory points if you score those. So that's another way to score. The question you're asking is, Brian, why did you like Cosmic Kaboom so much? Well, 2 reasons. The theme is great. You're flying around in your little spaceship, slinging into planets, collecting resources so you can throw out the space bomb to blow up other competing alien races. That's great. I mean, that's basically what you're doing in every space game. You're flying around, collecting resources to destroy the other aliens. But you're actually doing it this time. You're the one launching your missiles, you know, you're launching the space bomb, you're flying and navigating your ship. I love that. You're not rolling dice and moving spaces. You're not playing cards to move spaces. You are manually flying your spaceship through the cosmos, getting resources, and then blowing each other up by really well, accurately placed shots. I love it. I don't play a lot of flicking games. This is the very first flicking game I played. She said, Brian, well, you need to play this, this, and this. I understand those are great games as well. I'm telling you what, if you like dexterity games, you need to get, if you like flicking games, you need to get Cosmic Kaboom. If you don't like flicking games, you need to get Cosmic Kaboom. This is one of the most fun games I've played in a while. We had 4 guys playing this and we just laughed the entire time, just having a good time, messing with each other. It's a great, friendly game. It's so just silly and easy to learn. You can play it on any size table. Flicking is not, there's no outlawed type of flicking. You know, you can flick this way or that way, however you want to do it. Just play this game. I'm telling you, you're overlooking this game because you're not hearing about it a lot. I am recommending this game 100% because, man, it's fun. I just can't say that enough. It's fun. It's fun to flick those little discs around. It's fun to throw that space bomb. It's fun to see your friends just kind of nervously anticipating if you're going to land on their planet or not. So should you get Cosmic Kaboom? Yes, and you should tell your friends about Cosmic Kaboom because when they walk past and see it at game night and they go, well, what are you playing? Be like, oh, check this out. And you throw the space bomb like horseshoes and no, it doesn't count if it's close. It's amazing. Cosmic Kaboom, Minion Games, make sure to check this game out. These guys are pumping out some great games. And I really think that they go under the radar sometimes, and this is something I've noticed, you know, but I think they're fantastic games. So, although Dead Men Tell No Tales does feel like that scene from American History X where you get curb stomped sometimes when you're playing it, it's so hard. But that's a different story. But Minion Games make some great games. Cosmic Kaboom is one of those games. I think you should definitely check it out. Love it, love it, love it. Play with your friends, show it off. Small box also. Did I mention the book bag test? This also passes the book bag test. Fits right in there. Check out Cosmic Kaboom. For more info, check out the latest retro on Twitter. Make sure if you want to see more of the magic stuff we're doing, check out BryanDrakeShow.com as well. Till next time, we'll see ya.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.